Alright, time to go over Artificer, the reprint of Artificer, and Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So, we're pretty much just going to be talking about the chapter in general, and looking at the different specializations, and we might be creating some characters. We'll be up all night doing a lot of fun stuff. So, let's look at stuff. Masters of Invention. Artificers used ingenuity. I have a hard time saying the word. That's really all it is. Ingenuity. And magic to unlock extraordinary capabilities and objects. They see magic as a complex system waiting to be decoded and then harnessed in their spells and inventions. You can find everything you need to play one of these inventors in the next few sections. We at AC2I have played several different Artificers, and we really love the class itself, so we might be using some examples. Artificers use a variety of tools to channel their arcane power. To cast a spell, an artificer might use alchemist supplies to create a potent elixir, calligrapher supplies to inscribe a sigil of power, or tinkerer's tools to craft a temporary charm. I believe Jonair uses mostly his tinkerer's tools for stuff. But also, he uses his medicine. He uses a lot of the medicine kits where he just like took a fucking huge ass needle, and that's how he casts his cure wounds. I love that. I love that flavor. It's great.
Wasn't that Revive?
No, he just uses that for cure wounds.
Wow. Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
He uses it for cure wounds.
I mean, his heroism.
Joey grabs a big needle, and then you're better now.
Oh, thank you.
That's just good flavoring, and I love what he did with that.
He has a nicotine patch for the heroism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does. It's mostly medicine stuff.
Yeah.
So so don't be afraid to just say things, and if on the rare occasion a DM is just like, no, that makes no sense, I'm sorry, but most of the time, if they understand that they can create anything out of anything, they should be able to work off of what you give them, if it's within reasonability. Because I'll be honest, sometimes where it's just like, yeah, I grab a phallic object and I throw it at him, and he's been cure wounds.
What if it's semen's all over him, and the excrements is what the cure from?
I don't care if that's what you want to flavor it. That is inappropriate, and I don't want it in my game. So can you just flavor it to something else? That would be an example of.
Okay, it's a small.
Don't go over too. Don't go too overboard.
It's a small phallic object. Does that make it better?
No.
Well, then you're being a bum.
Artificers in many worlds. So go ahead and scroll down. Through the D&D multiverse, artificers create inventions and magic items of peace and war. Many lives have been brightened or saved because the works of kind artificers, but countless lives have also been lost because of the mass destruction unleashed by certain artificers' creations. In the Forgotten Realms, the islands of Lantern is home to many artificers. In the world of Dragonlance, oh boy, let's not get into that one. Tinker Gnomes are often members of this class. The strange technologies and the barrier peaks of the world of Greyhawk have inspired some folk to walk the path of the Artificer. And in Mystera, various nations employ artificers to keep airships and other wondrous devices operational. We at in the Sky Orphans campaign, it is very much like Mystara. Most artificers are known to just really be working on airships and just to be working on devices that are geared towards the future and technology. While a lot of artificers are typically used in the traditional sense of creating like knickknacks and tools for their betterment. That's typically what they use in Sky Orphans. Granted, you can do whatever you want. We don't care. Artificers in the city of Sigil share discoveries from throughout the multiverse. The gnome artificer Vi runs a cosmos-spanning business that hires adventurers to fix problems that others deem unfixable. In Vi's homeworld, Eberron, magic is harnessed as a form of science and deployed throughout society, largely as a result in the wondrous ingenuity of artificers. So go ahead and scroll down. Essentially just letting you know that you can giving you options of ideas here. To create an Artificer, consult the following subsections, which give you hit points, proficiencies. Are there anything different that you can see here?
I personally do not know the original Artificer, so I can't really say.
All right, let me look here. We can go into the different... Huh.
Yeah, I literally don't know. I'm gonna...
Yeah, let's look at this real quick.
Because I played Artificer when it was still on UA, so...
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Are there new... What we'll do, we'll look at the class features at a later date, or if there's like anything different, we'll mention it somewhere after I looked it up or something like that. But other than that, no, we have subclasses. What the hell are you doing?
I don't know what you
Yeah,
doing,
you
bro.
did.
I'm
Yeah, you did. We have a subclass to go over. Hi, beautiful.
Hi, beautiful.
So, wait, are all these the same ones? Armor is different, right? Armor is the one that's different?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're looking at armor here. Oh, that's definitely different. That's a different spell, though. So don't look at that. We haven't gotten your spells yet.
That's the spells right there. What are you talking about?
Screw
The
you.
spells are before their subclass.
No, fuck you.
It doesn't make any sense.
Look at the armor. So, we're going
Where's
over
it
armor
anyways?
right now. And we're
Where's
going to
it?
create
Where's it
a
at?
character. Hey, beautiful.
Whoa.
Hey, beautiful.
Whoa, what the fuck?
So, if you want to do that, I don't know. If you want to start talking about the specifics of the armor, I'm going to start looking at creating a human.
An artificer who specializes in armor modifies armor to function in almost like a second skin. The armor is enhanced to hone an artificer's magic, unleash potent attacks, and generate formidable defense. The artificer's bond with his armor become one with it even as they experiment with it and refine the magical capabilities. So basically, he falls in love with his armor.
Yeah. I
Yes.
mean, like, it's literally just it's
He
literally
sleeps
the
in
Iron
it.
Man.
He sleeps in it, he rolls around in it, he tells bedtime stories, and everything. You gain proficiency with heavy armor. You also gain proficiency with smith tools. If you already have this tool proficiency, you gain proficiency with another tool of the artisan's tools of your choice. Armor spells. You always have certain spells prepared after you reach a particular levels in this class. As shown as the armor spells tables, basically they don't count against your artificer spells you prepare and whatnot.
Sorry. I already know where this random shit's going.
Yeah,
we already know where we're going with
Well,
this. God damn it. Why do we do this to ourselves?
I don't know, you know.
All good. I'm going to go ahead and just change the subclass, and I'll just show everyone an example of the character themselves after it's randomized. Continue going.
Yeah. Your metallurgical pursuits. I love that word that doesn't make any... Metallurgical. Thank you, Tasha, for your vocabulary. Your metallurgical pursuits have led you to making armor a conduit of your magic. As an action, you can turn a suit of armor you are wearing into arcane armor, provided you have smith tools in hand. You gain the following benefits while wearing this armor. If the armor normally has strength requirements, the arcane armor lacks in requirement for you. You can use your arcane armor as a spellcasting focus for your artificer's spells. The armor attaches to you and can't be removed against your will. It also expands to cover your entire body, although you can retract or deploy the helmet as a bonus action. Interesting. That's very specific. The armor replaces any missing limbs. Damn, okay. Huh. Okay, functioning identically to limbs it replaces. That's actually nuts.
That's really cool.
You can don and doff the armor as an action. You could lose a limb.
Dude, that's the flavor of it.
Yeah.
You can literally. There's a YouTube series. What's the fucking series? What's the name of it that we've been watching? That's a good example of it. What's the name of it? What's the name of it?
There are many.
Damn it.
Meta Runner?
Yeah, there you go. Meta Runner.
Oh.
And it's a. I highly recommend it. It's a
It's
very
like
good
as many
animated
things.
show that's really just a YouTube series. But they have a thing where when they're going into their gaming or like they're pro gamers pretty much, they replace one of their arms with like a metal limb.
Mm-hmm.
So that's immediately what I thought of when I was thinking of power armor. I was thinking about like half of it, like
That's
a
a
limb.
slower version of power armor, but yeah.
I know, but like you would, that's like base working off of it, then
Exactly.
then going off the other stuff afterwards.
It's like basically they're like nanites.
Mm-hmm.
You still get more features. That wasn't enough. So you can customize your arcane armor. When you do so, choose the following armor models: Guardian or Infiltrator. This model you choose gives you special benefits while you wear it. Each model includes a special weapon. When you attack with that weapon, you add your intelligence modifier instead of using strength or dexterity to the attack and damage rolls. You can change the armor's model when you finish a short or long rest, provided you have smith tools in hand. Guardian Leviosa. You design your armor for front line in conflict, and it has the following features: Thunder Gauntlets. Each of the armor's gauntlets count as simple melee weapons while you aren't holding anything in it, and it deals 1d8 thunder damage on hit. A creature that has been hit by the gauntlet has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until the start of your next turn, as the armor magically emits a distracting pulse when creatures attack someone else.
Yep.
So it's pretty good to combo with a monk.
Yeah, both of you going up front?
No,
Or giving the gauntlets.
multi-classing
Oh!
into a monk because you would actually get a higher
D8.
damage. Yeah,
Damage, yeah.
and you could just yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, you gain temporary hit points equal to your level in this class, replacing any temporary hit points you already have. You lose these temporary hit points if you doff the armor. You can use this bonus action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So wow, yeah, you are literally just you go up front, you deal damage.
Exactly.
You deal damage, bro. Infiltrator. You customize your armor for subtle undertakings. Lightning Launcher. A gem-like node appears on one of your armored fists or your chest. Your choice. It counts as a simple range weapon. Yeah, it does. It says it's your choice, bro.
Your choice.
Okay. With a normal range of 90 feet.
Oh, I'm gonna
and
go.
long of
I need to grab my. Continue.
Okay. And it deals 1d6 lightning damage on hit. On each of your turns, when you hit a creature, you deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to that target. Wait, what?
Did you get confused by something?
No, you just deal 2d6 afterwards. Okay. Interesting. Power steps! Power wave! You're walking. Power dive! Power dunk! Your walking speed increases by 5 whole feet. Dampening field. You have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. If the armor normally imposes disadvantage on such checks, the advantage and disadvantage cancels each other out as normal. So, oh, this is interesting. So if you wear a normal, like light to medium armor, you can have advantage.
Sick.
On stealth checks. Okay, cool.
Here's the extra attack feature, which
Rather, you can punch twice.
yeah.
Punch!
Power wave.
Power dive! Don't dive!
And then there's armor modifications, like perfected armor.
Yeah. Armor modifications at level 9. You learn how to use your Artificer's...
Oh shit, I said the wrong thing. Continue.
You learn how to use your Artificer's infusions to specifically modify your arcane armor. That armor now counts as a separate items for purposes in your infusion items list. Chest piece, boots, helmet, and your armor special weapon. So you could literally just hook up your entire armor set to just be a selfish asshole.
I mean, like, this is pretty much that class, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Artificer is normally not a selfish class, like, inherently. But being an armorer, you become selfish at level 9.
I mean, like, that's literally the class feature.
Yeah. That's what they want you to do.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Each of those items can bear one of your infusions, and the infusion transfers over if you change your armor's model with the armor model feature. In addition, the maximum number of items you can infuse increase by 2. Ooh. But those extra parts must be a part of your arcane armor. So essentially you can do 2 of your arcane armor infusions, and then everyone else can get other infusions if you feel like it, basically.
Sick.
Sick nasty, brother. Perfected armor, level 15. You gain additional benefits. Guardian. When a huge or smaller creature when you see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to magically force that creature to make a strength saving throw against your spell save DC, pulling that creature up to 30 feet towards you. So you are a magnet! If you pull that creature to a space within 5 feet of you, you can make a melee weapon attack against it as part of this reaction. So you pull them as a magnet and you punch them hard. Okay. You can use this reaction a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
Really?
And you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So basically, you could say, DM, how many people are around me? 6. And pull all of them in. And punch each and every one of them.
That's really cool. The subclass is like
6.
really fucking dope, man.
Yeah, you could actually just go bonkers then.
You can go nuts with this subclass.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Go big nuts. Is that weird to say? Whoa. Anyways, for Infiltrator, any creature that takes lightning damage from your lightning launcher glimmers with a magical light until the start of your next turn. The glimmering creature sheds a dim light, 5 feet radius, and has disadvantage on attacks rolls against you as the light jolts if it hits you. In addition, the next attack roll against it has advantage, and if that attack hits, the target takes an extra d6 lightning damage. You can have 3d6 lightning damage.
Just from attacks.
Yeah.
Base
and
attacks.
the next one has, like, you know...
Yeah.
Advantage. So basically it's, what is it called? Guiding bolt?
Weirdly enough, but in a punch.
Punch! No, this is a launcher, so you do your shoot. An
Oh.
Infiltrator, you get shooting weapon.
Oh, that is a shooting weapon.
Yeah.
Oh. Sick.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, and every other Artificer is literally just a reprint right now. Or like subclass is literally just reprints of what used to be there. And if there is different stuff, we are unaware. I don't believe the Artificer was already a thing. So yeah, that was already.
No, those three.
Everything else is reprinting just because it was only available in Eberron. It's basically bringing that to everything else as well.
Yeah, that means you don't have to go about and buy Eberron book if you already have this one.
Exactly. And because we're going ham tonight, the book is out and we're doing a lot of recording, we're going to go ahead and have a character. So we'll do a little bit of a brief, show you D&D Beyond's ridiculous, and I do mean ridiculous. It's fun ridiculous, but it is ridiculous. Randomizer. As their stats make no sense. Don't worry, I fixed it.
Oh, cool.
And everything else has literally just been randomized for that character with this subclass.
That's a good one.
So, time to introduce you.
I want to know about them. Tell me about them.
Oh, I can just do this.
I want to know what love is.
Boom.
I want you to show me.
our character is Bobby Solid Follow.
Why does he follow solidly?
Solid Fallow. Bobby
Solid phallic?
Solid Fallow.
Solid phallic.
Okay.
I like him.
We'll show you this.
He's a nice
And then
man.
we'll just keep going. So, let's look at his random things. He's an acolyte.
Okay.
He's an acolyte.
Yeah. He's a
has
holy man, huh?
He has a 6 charisma.
Yeah, I see that. I see that, yeah.
He has a 6 charisma.
I can understand why. He was too busy praying while
his
making
intelligence
games.
is bad, but I basically changed that to actually make sense. Human.
Okay.
The spells that he took are Acid Splash, Dancing Lights, Magic Stone, Magic Missile. He's smart when he thought that one. Thunderwave, Mirror Image, Shatter, Hypnotic Pattern.
Image. I marriage my image.
Lightning Bolt, Fire Shield, Pass Wall, Wall of Force, and Greater Invisibility. He chose some pretty good spells.
Did he? He chose them.
D&D Beyond did.
No, you just said he did. Don't lie to him now.
I mean, like D&D Beyond and Bobby Shadow thought it was the same thing, so.
Bobby solid follow? Solid phallic?
Solid
phallic.
Yeah, artificers are stupid. They can attune to 6 magic items. Like, what the hell is that? It's
What, you don't want 6 artificers in your game, Caleb?
Okay, you get this. Get
What's wrong with having 6 artificers in your game? Not enough magic items to go around.
Alright, and as far as his subclass stuff goes, an arcane armor, provided you have smith's tools in hand, yeah, blah blah blah. He took the guardian armor,
What an asshole.
the thunder gauntlets,
What a dick.
and more thunder gauntlets. So literally the thing that you just described, like the stacking of thunder damage, the thing that it shows that for us. Guardian armor, perfected armor, soul, the artificer, blah blah blah. Yep.
He's got a
Everything
soul.
is guardian.
I mean, I don't think you can change your...
Well, you could change a couple things, right?
No, I think once you choose guardian...
You just choose one thing, and that's guardian. Oh, he's just guardian.
Yeah, once you're
He's
guardian...
a guardian per armor.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what, yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah,
We already know we're going with this character. Alright, so, Bobby, shut it,
Oh,
well, what's he like, man?
I don't know. You tell me. You made him.
Alright,
I was reading stuff.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't make him. It was randomized.
That's the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
it is not.
Yes, it is.
In the world of
Oh,
Faerun,
shit. Oh, shit.
a young man from a rich, noble house in Waterdeep.
So he's an acolyte.
I mean, he could turn into an acolyte.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your story.
He's rich. He was rich. He decided, fuck the richness. I believe. What is a good What's a good What's a good dwarvish god? Give me a decent one, because most of them have to do
I
with
only
fucking
know a
armor.
made-up one that I made that I thought was real. I
We
swore
don't typically-
Thunderous was real.
Literally, we don't have many doors at our campaigns. This is like the first campaign, like Skyrim is like the first campaign where people are actually playing doors. Yeah. We don't have them. People don't play them, so typically.
Tempest, I guess. I don't know if it's a dwarven.
Let's just use Tempest as a basic.
Yeah, sure. Tempest of War is a war dude.
For Tempest, he wanted to represent his god. Something he had always read in books. I know I'm doing such a great job since it's off the cuff. He read a lot of books about the Tempest and wanted to become a servant. His family didn't want that.
Oh. What did
He
do?
said, "Screw you, family." And then his father locked him in the basement. He didn't know how to get out. He was stuck there. He didn't have the key. He heard the voice of Tempest.
Hey, buddy. Have beautiful.
Have beautiful.
Have beautiful.
And he said, "How beautiful back."
Have beautiful.
And after that,
It was a wrap.
it was a wrap. They knew they were meant to be. And he used the new powers that he was given in his tools that he had in the basement, and he found in a random toolbox. And that door blew open as the hammer, as he struck the hammer to the door.
Oh!
Oh, by the way, the appearance of this guy.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
He is a short, tubby black guy.
Ooh, I like it.
Dark skin.
I like it. It's hot. It's so hot.
And no one would think anything of him before that.
I like it.
This is a great character. I like Bobby. We're using the language rule to take Common out. The only common phrase that he knows is
What's
beautiful.
What is his intelligence level?
His intelligence was
It's a 20. Oh, okay.
His intelligence was at like 11 originally.
This is normal.
Thanks to D&D Beyond, it chose 11.
Not negative,
So it changes to 20.
5.
He knows common, but he chooses to only use common words, the common phrase, beautiful.
Okay. Oh, God, yeah. I like it already.
But he's like incredibly fluent with other languages. It's crazy.
Yes.
But when it comes to common,
How
the one he needs to know is how beautiful. He walks out.
Oh.
He walks out. He goes to the Tempest. He's like, thank you so much. I appreciate you for giving me my new lay of life.
This is a nice man. I like it.
He's so happy. He's so happy.
I love how he busted down the door.
He busted down the door and his parents were frightened. So they were like, no way. What the hell? What did we create? And he walks in. Goodbye, beautiful. Goodbye.
Yeah, this guy's amazing. And he just walks out
He
just
walks
like that.
out.
Just like that.
And he spent years perfecting power armor.
I like the detail you went into.
He spent hours creating his own shop, but not in Waterdeep. He traveled across the world until he landed. Until he landed in, what's he?
This is your character. I don't know what you're talking about.
Baldur's Gate then. He landed in Baldur's Gate, where he created his own shop called Bobby's Firearms, where he worked on guns and useful objects that people would be using if they were artificers.
Bobby's guns and useful objects.
Bobby's guns and useful objects. And he would, he gathered many a business, and after a long time, he heard the voice of Tempest call out,
Have you?
I did. He's like, I followed your ways. I followed your ways, beautiful. I appreciate you and all that you've done. Thank you for this new lease on life, Bobby. Not Bobby, sorry. Tempest.
Yeah, you gotta remember. And then Tempest says back, have you?
The Tempest is actually saying like a lot of good stuff, like intelligence beyond weight, but all he comprehends is how beautiful. So common is just really terrible for him. That's about it.
That's crazy.
This fucking guy's great.
Man, Tempest doesn't know other languages? That's crazy.
He created thunder gauntlets in order to protect his shop.
Even though the only thing Tempest technically ever said to him was how beautiful.
Yeah.
He believed in Tempest's words that day.
Anything to get him out of the life he was living.
And he turned level 20 doing so.
He's a pretty powerful adventurer, bro. He worked his
listening
ass
to those
off.
words.
He walked his ass
Listening
off.
to those words that Tempest
Creating
says to him.
guns, laser cannons, and making the armor of Tempest himself. He walked around. And while the armor was short,
What?
it was great. And he lived a great life.
He
This
died?
is-
He just died suddenly.
It's like the end of a book. You
Oh.
die.
Wait, he just died at the end of the book?
I mean, like, typically we would roleplay it, but, like, it's impossible to roleplay the character I just made. Unless you choose to make him.
Yes.
How and why you would make
Oh
him?
my god,
Who
yeah.
the hell knows?
You have to be some kind of wonderful.
If you do it, message me. I would love to see how you manage to make Bobby into something good.
We will start a Reddit
That's a
post.
challenge. That's a challenge.
We'll
I'll
start a
try to
Reddit
fucking
post
break.
about just-
Yeah, I'll shut you out in this fucking channel. I believe in you. Okay, well, you may think it's the end of the Artificer episode. But you would be wrong. For I
Uh-huh.
probably should redo that. So I'm going to use the example of Louis Lightsword, my
Ew.
Artificer that I have actually developed
Ew.
instead of using that random character we made just to laughs.
Ew.
For Bobby, if you really want to use Bobby, I'm still 100% down for you to message. Just send us a message on YouTube. Literally, send me a message on Twitch, DM me. I don't care how you do it. Let me know. I want to see Bobby in action. But this isn't about Bobby. I will use power armor as an example with Louis Lightsword. Hello, I'm Louis Lightsword. Lightsword Enterprises connoisseur. I am the inventor and extraordinary talent when it comes to creating tools and magic items. I am the magic item connoisseur. I go and travel across the world to find different magic items that can help and suit my needs as a person and as a shopkeep itself. See, I'm not doing a great job because I'm switching accents really quickly. Didn't I do that? Give me a second. Hello, I'm Louis Lightsword from Louis Lightsword Enterprises. This is how quickly I can change my accent. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm Louis Lightsword from Lightsword Enterprises. How are you doing?
Why do you always do that?
Because you're a good person to interpret it. Hello, I'm Louis Lightsword from Lightsword Enterprises. Isn't that great?
That's so weird.
Hello, I am Louis Lightsword from Lightsword Enterprises.
Just stop doing that.
Why?
You're supposed to be telling people.
Oh, you're right. I know how to find the greatest magic crosses across the planet as my quest to become the greatest connoisseur and the greatest, creating the greatest empire when it comes to magic items. You can come to Lightsword Enterprises and you will find the greatest items anywhere. Louis Lightsword is a charcoal-like fire genasi with a light blue mohawk. He is bolstering, or at least looking at, a power armor that he has created. As you can see here, this is my Guardian armor. It is used to protect my allies in battle as we fought against the great Black Dragon. Remember that adventure? That was really fun.
I remember you did nothing.
I did everything to make sure you guys did everything. If it wasn't for my magical items and the ability to cast spells and weaken the creature, you guys would not have been able to take care of business. I am the support. There are many supports when it comes to group actions. You are soaking in the shadows like some sort of crybaby. But you did the most damage because you know what? You are the best player on the team. You got the best damage input. And if it wasn't for my magic item to make sure that you kept in the shadow, it would not have gone the right direction for our team. For you are the one to land the killing blow on the Black Dragon. No one is able to kill dragons like Louis Lightsword Enterprises. We have created such a godlike team. We are the greatest.
We're not gods, don't say that.
We are godlike. We are not gods.
Eldeath.
What are you talking about Eldath right now? Who the hell's Eldath? No need to worry about that. I can protect my allies with this glorious armor. And he exposes his chest, and there is a fire that explodes out of it and just culminates across his body as power armor starts to shape itself across his body. Look and behold! And he creates a bag of holding. We can keep all of our items in these 3 bag of holdings that that artificers can just randomly create.
I'm gently clapping for you.
Thank you. This one's for you, my friend. You can keep all of the items safe without having them be exposed, because we can't have the products be tampered with.
Isn't that why you're here?
Boink, boink, boink. Yep. I can do that, but also the bag of holding can do it too. I created the bag of holding. From myself, my chest. It's beautiful. Oh my god. Why are you doing that? Either way. Remember, if you need magical items, come to none other than Light Sword Enterprises. Louis Light Sword. And that's an example of the power armor with me using Light Sword as an example. If I'm being honest, if I did go the core subclasses for Artificer, I would have probably got power armor just because it's unique and different.